You know, in Formula One, we always talk about a tenth of a second being everything. And it is. But in this historic 2025 season, the biggest story isn't just what's happening on the track, it's about what we can all learn from it. That's right, 75. Formula One is celebrating its landmark 75th anniversary. And for this massive milestone, the sport seems to be looking beyond the circuit, finding drama and inspiration in some really unexpected places.
Because this season is all about a really unique blend. You've got the high-octane thrill of racing, and then you've got the surprising ways that same intensity and discipline can actually inspire a whole new way of living. But first, let's start with the battle on track, because it has been wild.
So yeah, a new era is dawning. With a jam-packed 24-race calendar stretching across 5 continents, the 2025 season has already delivered a huge shakeup. The old guard? Well, they've officially been put on notice.
I mean, just one look at the mid-season standings tells the whole story. It is a sea of papaya orange at the top. McLaren has come out absolutely swinging. You've got Oscar Piastri leading his teammate Lando Norris in a fierce battle, pushing past the sport's recent giants, Ferrari and Red Bull.
And this domination isn't just in the driver's standings either. In the constructors' race, the team championship, McLaren has built a commanding lead with 369 points. This isn't just a close fight, folks. It's a massive statement to the rest of the grid.
But the real drama? It's happening inside the McLaren garage. You have Oscar Piastri, who we're calling the leader. His cool consistency has earned him 6 victories. And then right on his gearbox is the challenger, Lando Norris, whose bold, aggressive style has seen him win 3 of the last 4 races. With the championship on the line, what's going to win the day? Consistency or raw aggression? And this whole shakeup isn't just at the front of the grid. Across the entire field, a new generation of talent is making its mark in a really big way.
First up, over at Mercedes, Kimi Antonelli has been, well, nothing short of a rookie sensation. He stepped into one of the most famous cars on the grid, and he has immediately proven he belongs there.
Just look at these results. He grabbed a sprint pole in Miami, he landed on the podium in Canada, and he somehow navigated all that chaos to finish 4th in Australia. For a rookie, this isn't just potential. This is pure performance, right out of the box.
Then you have the other end of the spectrum entirely. The veteran, Nico Hülkenberg, delivered one of the most feel-good stories of the entire season, proving that persistence is absolutely everything.
After 239 starts, that is the longest wait in F1 history, Nico Hülkenberg finally stood on that podium at Silverstone. The roar from the crowd said it all. It was just a massive moment for him, for his team Kick Sauber, and a powerful reminder to never, ever give up.
And finally, in that super intense midfield battle, another rising star emerged. On the tight, twisting streets of Monaco, Racing Bull's Ishaq Hadjar had his big breakout moment.
Nailing a P6 finish between the barriers of Monaco, that is no small feat. There is zero room for error. This performance really announced Hadjar's arrival, and it proves that the fight in the middle of the pack is just as fierce as the one at the very front. Okay, so this passion, this incredible persistence and focus that we see from drivers like Hülkenberg and Piastri, it's starting to inspire fans way beyond just the race weekends. And it raises a really fascinating question. How can the intensity of Formula One actually translate into our own well-being?
Because it's a real challenge, right? With a calendar that goes from March to December, burnout is a real risk, even for us fans. The answer, it turns out, is to approach fandom with the same kind of mindfulness that a driver approaches a race. And this approach is being called the F1 lifestyle. It's all about channeling the energy and the discipline of the sport right into your own daily routine through things like fitness, mindfulness, and community.
One of the easiest ways to get started is by turning race weekends into social, healthy events. So instead of just sitting on the couch, you can create a whole experience with themed decorations, some healthier snacks, and even fun non-alcoholic drinks. But it can also be woven right into your personal routine. You know, think about adapting to the race schedule with some light yoga for an early start, or channeling a driver's fitness into your own workout. It's even about connecting with the sport's bigger values, from building community to supporting initiatives like We Race as One. But maybe the most powerful part of this lifestyle is what we can learn directly from the drivers themselves. Their mental fortitude and their approach to extreme pressure offer real, tangible lessons that we can use every single day. Take Lando Norris. He's always so open about his mistakes and his ability to bounce back.
And that teaches us the power of self-reflection. A simple takeaway? Maybe try journaling to process your own challenges and celebrate your wins.
Then there's his teammate, Oscar Piastri, known for being incredibly composed. His calm under pressure can inspire us to use simple tools, like the 4-7-8 breathing technique, before a big presentation or maybe a difficult conversation.
And finally, Lewis Hamilton. I mean, his grit and his perseverance, even during a challenging season, remind us that big achievements are built on small, consistent steps. So for us, setting a manageable daily goal, like a 10-minute workout, can build that exact same momentum.
Ultimately, the 2025 season shows us that the relentless pursuit of that extra tenth of a second isn't just for the racetrack. The same principles of discipline, resilience, and passion can drive us all forward. So as the battle for the championship rages on, it's worth asking yourself, what's the 1/10 of a second you're fighting for in your own life?